On this day 30 years ago, KTLA was the first television station to broadcast an amateur video showing what happened at the end of a police pursuit.
That tape had a huge impact on the history of Los Angeles. KTLA 5's Eric Spillman takes a look back.
Dramatic videotape obtained by Channel 5 News shows what appears to be a group of LAPD officers beating a suspect.
As soon as it hit the airwaves, it created a firestorm. Video recorded by a man named George Holliday from the balcony of his apartment in Lakeview Terrace. It showed LAPD officers beating Rodney King with their batons and kicking him for 15 minutes after he led cops on a high-speed chase. King was on parole for robbery. Congresswoman Karen Bass remembers her reaction.
Many of us who had been trying to convince the public that these kind of incidences were happening were almost relieved. It was like finally it was on camera and the world was going to be able to see, and we would finally be able to hold police officers accountable.
King suffered a fractured skull and other injuries from the beating.
I thought they were going to kill me. That's what I thought. After they tied me up like that and handcuffed me, I thought I was going to die. I did.
If it turns out that this is excessive in nature, we will take very stern action to deal with it.
Then Police Chief Daryl Gates called the actions of his officers an aberration. Still, 4 of them were charged with assault and using excessive force, and they were put on trial in Simi Valley. More than a year later, the jury returned its verdict.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Stacy C. Kuhn, not guilty.
All 4 officers were acquitted.